working residential and commercial because they're two completely different worlds, for design and construction.
They are. There's a huge difference. I mean, I try to stay focused right now with MC Moore Construction strictly on the commercial side of things. But we have done residential projects if it's for the right type of customer or a client that we've done commercial work with. And it's definitely a struggle. You have to, I feel like, develop your niche and find out what you're really good at, to continue kind of to grow the business or grow what you're trying to do, because residential definitely takes one set of trades, one set of skills, way different from the GC side of things than it is from a commercial standpoint. And my background working with a large national contractor, these $100 million and plus projects, and then coming down, to build someone's home, and dealing with a different set of subs is way different.
Yeah, absolutely. Even from the design side, when you do a set of construction documents for a house, it's more like a design development level in the commercial side. The drawings are very simple, and I feel that the contractors have a lot more power and more direction on the construction. They make a lot of decisions, even selecting finishes with the clients. Building code is not that strict, and because of that, you probably have more responsibility and liability. And rather than the commercial side, where is more architect heavy, you guys just do what's on the plans, and you're deferring all that responsibility to the architects.
Yeah, I'll add to that. I've learned very quickly in my career that I am not a designer and I am
Mhm.
not an architect and I am
Yeah.
not good. That's not my area of expertise. And I do feel exactly what you said is like from the residential standpoint, some of these homeowners are just pulling plans off online that they've purchased for a couple $100,
Yeah.
and then yeah, you're able to go get a permit, but it's like, okay, well, I guess I got to know how to do this and go figure it out and
Yeah.
help them select finishes and colors, and they're like, what do you think of this or that? I was like, I'm not the person to ask. Here, let's find you an interior designer or an architect to help bring
Right.
on board, or always try to steer them that way from a residential standpoint. But that's why, commercial, and I think you and I both work so well together, is because you guys, do a lot of work, and we've talked about this, I think, in the past, and
Yeah.
you guys are really passionate about your drawings, making sure that they're complete. Working with your client on the front end, selecting finishes,
Yeah.
so that we know what they are when it comes time to build. Where I'm not trying to, all these schedules are getting so tight now from a commercial standpoint that things that used to take 6 months, they want done in 4 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
And you're trying to figure that out. And whenever I'm sitting here trying to install my stone for my countertops, and I'll call the owner up and say, hey, did you select a stone? And they're like, no, we didn't select anything yet. And the
Yeah.
drawings say TBD. I'm like, oh man, we're just, you're already steps behind.